In this video, I'm going to demonstrate how to create an interactive dashboard that displays live data from your Zoho CRM account. And to do this, I'm going to use the free online web app Style BI. Now, for enterprise deployments, I'm also a fan of Tableau and Power BI. However, in Tableau Public, there's no privacy for the dashboards, and Power BI Desktop does not offer shareable dashboards. So for that reason, I've come to prefer Style BI when I'm using a free dashboard tool. So anyway, I started off by signing into Style BI. I'm going to click Connect to Data Source. Going to scroll down and select Zoho CRM from the list of possible data sources. Click Create. Okay, now first I need to generate a client ID and a client secret and an authorization code. So to do this, first I need to go to the Zoho Developer Console. Okay. And I'm going to select Self Client. Click Create. Okay. Need to verify my identity with my email real quick. Okay. All right. Now, I just generated a client with a client ID and a client secret. So I'm going to copy the client ID and I'm going to paste that into the client ID section. And I'm going to copy the client secret. And I'm going to paste that into the client secret section. Going to leave account domain on United States. And next, I need an authorization code. So I'm going to click on the Generate Code tab. I'm going to set my duration for 10 minutes. And now I need to enter scopes. So I'm going to copy the scopes. From the Style BI section. Add a description. Click Create. Select CRM portal. Click Create. Okay, so this generates a code, which is valid for only 10 minutes, because that's the longest possible time that it's valid for. So the next time you make a connection, if you make a new connection, you'll need to generate a new scope. I'm going to download this one, and I'm going to copy it. And I'm going to enter the authorization code I just copied. And now I'm going to generate tokens by clicking Authorize. Okay, you'll see it just generated tokens and token information. Now I'm going to click OK. Next step is to click Create a Query. Select Zoho CRM Query. Next step is for me to select an endpoint to use for my dashboard. And for this particular example, I'm going to use the Notes endpoint. Click OK. And I'm going to save my data worksheet. Click OK. Next, I'm going to click Create Dashboard. And I'm not going to use the visualization recommender for this dashboard. So I'm going to click Finish. Going to click Continue. Going to save my blank dashboard. Click OK. And next, I'm going to click on the pencil icon to edit my blank dashboard. So to start off with, I think I'd like to create a chart that displays the number of notes added to Zoho CRM for each day. So I'm going to drag out a chart, going to click Edit, I'm going to click through the full editor. And first, I need a unique ID to aggregate on. So I'm going to search for ID. And data ID is under dimensions. So under actions, I'm going to click convert to measure. Now data ID is under measures. So I'm going to drag that onto my y-axis. And that defaults as a count of the data IDs, which is what I want. Next, under dimensions, I'm going to find the data created time, and I'm going to drag that out onto the x-axis. Now this defaults as a time series, which is what I want, but it defaults to being by year, and I want to see a breakdown by day. So I'm going to click Edit Dimension, and under Level, I'm going to select Day, and then I'm going to hit the check mark. Okay, click Finish. So now I've got a line chart that displays the number of notes added to my Zoho CRM account for each day. But I think I would like to also see the individual notes. So I'm going to drag out a table, and I'm going to stretch it a little bit so that I have room for all the columns that I want to include. Click Edit, and I'm going to drag out data ID, and I'm going to drag out data created time, and I'm going to drag out data parent ID name, and I'm going to drag out the data note title, and I'm going to drag out the note content. Okay, click Finish. So now I have a view of the amount of notes created over time, and I also have a view of the individual notes. But I would like to use my chart to explore my table. So I'm going to make my chart a filter for my table by selecting the chart, right-clicking, select Properties, and under Flyover, I'm going to select my table, click OK. And now when I preview the dashboard, you'll see that if I hover over different days, the table will update to show just the notes created on that particular day. And I can select several days, and the table will continue to show just the notes for those days, and I can sort based on contact, and I can also export this view as a table. And that's how you create an interactive dashboard that pulls in and displays live data from your Zoho CRM account.